What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're taking a look here at Aerodrome, the 25th of April, ticker symbol AERO USD. So Aerodrome / the United States dollar. This will be the Coinbase chart. This will be a daily chart. A little bit of a nasty day recently in the cryptocurrency markets. Aerodrome testing some lower levels we spoke about in yesterday's video. We're going to talk about those today and the importance of those, the way I see the markets. Welcome to the channel, guys. So Aerodrome, we have basically an unchanged day so far. Once again, it's the 25th of April here. We have a couple levels we want to speak about this morning. So $1.36. Talked about it yesterday, got some hate on it. It's important. We hit a low today, guys, of $1.38. That's today's low. Just above $1.36, the market started to move higher. Let me show you that on the 3-minute time frame. Let's take a look at this and see how markets reacted at that level. So we didn't quite get down to their $1.36. We got close, and then markets got a nice pop to the upside. We'll see if we take out these lows or if this little wedge down here is going to break higher in price. Let's go back to the daily. So ideally for the bulls, don't mind me here, I was going to zoom in on the chart. For the bulls, you don't want to see a break below $1.36. Basically what that means is if we get a break below $1.36, it just starts to favor that the markets are going to go lower than higher, at least in the short term. So basically, if we could close up in the green today, that would be good. And that would probably indicate to us that we've seen the bottom for now. We'll probably get some kind of a rally over the next couple days. If we get a close, below or near $1.36, not going to give me much confidence in this price actually moving higher. Therefore, it would indicate that we're probably heading lower. So, like I said, I hope that doesn't take place, but we got very close. But it is good to see that the price actually started to get pushed back to the upside today after hitting $1.38. So just keep your eyes on that 136 level. Don't want to see a break below it. Don't want to see a close below it. That is that. Below that, let's say we get a close below that, $1.28, $300, $1.28, $300. And then we also have a couple way below the market. They might not be seen, as some people say in the comments. So we have one there at 85 and then 79, 85, 200 and then 79, 700. So that's way down there. But who knows if Bitcoin, gets crushed at these levels, is Aerodrome going to be able to hold up there at $1.36 or $1.28? I highly doubt it. So just keep your eyes on those. I mean, we're real close, so I wouldn't want to ignore those levels: 136, 764, 128, 300. And then, if they pull the plug on the markets and things get real ugly, way down there at 85, 200, 79, 700 are some areas for Aerodrome to potentially find support. So, if this market actually closed up in the green today, it would be perfect. I mean, we didn't quite hit 136, 764, but 138 is real close. And it's important. It's, it's make or break, I believe, for this right now. It could play out in a couple different ways. So there is a chance that you get a bearish break and then you actually reverse either intraday or over the next couple days, then actually begin a rally. So there's times in the market where it'll break above or below important levels, and then actually that'll be a failed breakout or breakdown, and the market will actually turn in the opposite direction. So, I mean, that would be, if that happened, that would be fine, but it's still uncomfortable to think that you're looking for a break below 136, 764. So it's better to not do that. That would be quite bearish. And that would just indicate to us that the markets are in favor of more downside than they are an upside move, at least for the short term. And that can change quickly. You can see we just turned green here. We just went flat on the day. So we'll see. Maybe we'll see the bottom today and we'll actually rally a bit here. Let's talk about that. Rallying. So if we move higher from here, and we do a full move, a full measured move, we have targets up there at 285 and 282. We actually have one as well at 286, give or take a little bit. We didn't put that on the chart this morning. So way up there at $2.85, 86, and 82 cents, right where this arrow is pointing. Keep in mind, we're trading at $1.46 today. Also, guys, not financial advice. I could be wrong. It's my opinion on how I see the markets. Please make your own financial decisions. Always share your comments down below. They're all welcome. Interesting to see how people see the markets differently. So from 146 USD today, if we did a full measured move on this, it would take us above the highs, which are, let's see here. Actually, we'll come back to that. A full measured move from 146 up to the 285, 286 level. You're at about a 95% move higher in price. So, hey, I hope that happens. It can happen quick. I mean, we've seen Aerodrome move very large percentages in one day. Here's a 37% day on the 7th of April. But keep in mind, a full measured move that at least I have, let's say today's the bottom, would be up there at like 285, 286, about a 95% move higher. And right now, guys, that 286, which is not on my chart, is it's like my highest price projection for right now. And if we got up there and consolidated, then that would have higher targets. But right now, that's about it. Now, of course, the fib levels tell us a different story. The 1618, 325, the 26 up there at 536, and so on, all the way up as far as you want to let your mind go. 36 up there at 882, $12 for the 4236. But for right now, based on what we have here, the history of this, it just tells me that basically 286 is the highest move for now. And then I think we'll see a consolidation and then, we'll have to reevaluate at that time. Just like after this consolidation here, we put a high in on the 27th of March, and then we consolidated for, call it 10 days or so. Then we got a big breakout again. The high came in over here on the 12th. So the markets move, a certain amount of price, then they usually consolidate again. So we'll see. The highs right here on the 12th of April, 237. Obviously, if we get up to the 286, we'll be breaking above these highs here. So that's another important area to keep your eye on, which would be the 12th of April. So a couple key takeaways on this Aerodrome chart. This is the Coinbase chart, by the way. 136. Let's not close below that today. 136. It's important. So far, the low is 138. Understand my measured move for this is all the way up there at 285, 286. You're about a 95% move lower. If they decide to pull the plug on the market, let's talk about that real quick. You got a little left shoulder ahead, potential right shoulder. So, topping pattern here. We could easily see ourselves down in the, let's see here. Well, obviously 36 and 28 would be broken. Probably find yourselves down in here, maybe down to 85. We'll see. That's if this topping pattern played out. But just want to lay out both bullish and bearish scenarios. We're obviously keeping an eye on Bitcoin. Let's go talk about that real quick here. BTC, where's Bitcoin at? Bitcoin basically flat, down 0.25% this morning. No big deal. A lot of support levels right here. So far, 63,788.35 is holding. We have a lower high. We need to print this higher high, and we need to rally from here. So let's say the lows were put in on the 24th. We're looking for another higher high. That would give us a little bit more confidence here that this thing's ready to run. So far, it's just taking its time, and potential rounding top here. Which would play to the downside, but not too much to worry about now. We just don't want to basically undercut this level here at like 62.05. That would be very bearish, and definitely take the rest of the markets down with it. One day at a time. Let's hope that the higher lows in, and we're getting ready to print a higher high, and that's going to take the markets basically across the board higher. That's a pretty good move for Bitcoin, and then maybe we'll test those all-time highs again up there at like the 73,494 level. Guys, thanks for watching. If you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so. Join us here on the channel. Appreciate it. All links down below. Does help support the channel. Let me know your thoughts on Aerodrome and Bitcoin. Leave your comments down below. Take care.